Good morning, everyone. For today's reading, I'm going to read from a book that won several major awards, including the Pulitzer for nonfiction. It's a book called The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. And I don't really need to explain much more about it because the part I'm going to read does all that. But it's a book that helped me at a time when I needed some guidance for how to deal with grief. And that's a huge part of what this book is about. It is now, as I begin to write this, the afternoon of October 4th, 2004. 9 months and 5 days ago, at approximately 9 o'clock on the evening of December 30th, 2003, my husband, John Gregory Dunne, appeared to, or did, experience at the table where he and I had just sat down to dinner in the living room of our apartment in New York, a sudden massive coronary event that caused his death. Our only child, Quintana, had been for the previous 5 nights unconscious in an intensive care unit at Beth Israel's Medical Center's Singer Division, at that time a hospital on East End Avenue, more commonly known as Beth Israel North or the Old Doctors Hospital, where what had seemed a case of December flu sufficiently severe to take her to an emergency room on Christmas morning had exploded into pneumonia and septic shock. This is my attempt to make sense of a period that followed, weeks and then months that cut loose any fixed idea I had ever had about death, about illness, about probability and luck, about good fortune and bad, about marriage and children and memory, about grief, about the ways in which people do and do not deal with the fact that life ends, about the shallowness of sanity, about life itself. I have been a writer my entire life. As a writer, even as a child, long before what I wrote began to be published, I developed a sense that meaning itself was resident in the rhythms of words and sentences and paragraphs, a technique for withholding whatever it was I thought or believed behind an increasingly impenetrable polish. The way I write is who I am, or who I have become. Yet this is a case in which I wish I had, instead of words and their rhythms, a cutting room, equipped with an Avid, a digital editing system on which I could touch a key and collapse the sequence of time. Show you simultaneously all the frames of memory that come to me now, let you pick the takes, the marginally different expressions, the variant readings of the same lines. This is a case in which I need more than words to find the meaning. This is a case in which I need whatever it is I think or believe to be penetrable, if only for myself.